YouTube, what it do, man? It's your guy CJ back with another video, back with another episode of the CJ Wilkins YouTube channel. I want to give a quick, I guess, a reminder to people today to practice the habit, or continue to practice if you already do. Get into the habit of being even keel when it comes to things in life that we respond to. You know what I mean? Like, whether it's good, bad, positive, negative, or indifferent. A lot of times we allow things that occur or things that happen to us in life to dictate, how we act and how we respond and things like that, right? But I think there's power, a lot of power, in being able to have a mindset to where I'm not going to be affected in a way that's going to alter my self-belief, my confidence, my self-esteem, how I feel about myself when I look in the mirror. We have to get into the habit, man. And this right here, I think, is one of the keys that unlocks freedom. And when I say freedom, I mean, peace of mind and just being free in a sense to where, you're not a prisoner of actions and things that happen and things that occur or things that other people do to us that may not be considered fair or right even. You know what I mean? Quit letting, when negativity occur, and negativity is going to occur, things are not going to go your way. People will do things that's contrary to righteousness towards you, right? But regardless, we have to carry ourselves in a way, and we have to, I believe, we have to reside in a space to where we're not too triggered, or we're not bothered to the fact, or to the point to where we're thrown off who we are, or we react emotionally without thinking about the consequences and things like that. You gotta keep your mind and your spirit in check when those things occur, because those things are going to occur. There are going to be times when things don't work out the way that we had hoped, but you can't allow that to change you. You can't allow that to bring you down, right? And not to say you can't feel emotions, right? Not to say that you can't have, feelings towards things that happen, because it's only natural that you feel a way about something if it occurred or when it happened. But you know how it's so easy to feel good when things are going right in your life. It's so easy to exude a confidence in your life when things are going right. When things are going good and everything is on the up and up and everything is working out in your favor, and it just seems like you're just having your way out here in the world, it's so easy to walk with your head up high and to smile and feel good when you walk past a mirror, or just feel good in general, right? I think a key component to a great life is having that same energy when things go the opposite. If you can find a way to go through hell, man, I'm talking like the worst things, I'm talking about you done got fired from your job, you find out your significant other is having an affair, cheating on you, you may be going through a rough time financially, and you may be facing an eviction or a foreclosure, and you may be in a spot where you feel like the world is literally caving in on you. Everything that you created and built, the ground is crumbling around you, right? If you can find a way to secure peace within that, right? And I'm not telling you to be content in those areas or in those moments, right? Because if that's going on, then there's space for us to do work to improve those type of circumstances, or improve those type of situations. But there is an immense amount of strength, I'll say. There's an incredible amount of power that resides in being able to, even if you're under pressure and For my football fans, you're a quarterback and you're dropping back and your O-line is starting to break down a little bit and the pressure is in your face. You still have to stand tall in that pocket and make the correct read to further your offense down the field, right? So, as a person, when you're dealing with adversity and you're going through trial and tribulation, try not to be rattled to where you are going to be led to make a poor decision out of emotion, out of confusion, out of frustration, out of stress, out of depression, out of feelings of inadequacy or low worth. Try not to get into that conundrum, because nothing good comes from that, right? And I'm going to tell you something else too. It's only during times of trial and tribulation that teaches you about yourself and who you are. When you're winning, when you're on top, it teaches you more so about the people that you have around you, more than anything. And if you don't believe me, progress forward into your life. Go become great. Go win a lottery. Go do something that exponentially advances like who you are in a societal sense. Go make a lot of money. Go become successful or famous or, world renowned. You will see very quick that the people around you will change far more than you could possibly change. Some people do change up a little bit, like once they become successful or like when they come into some financial gain. But a lot of times, man, and if you can attest to this, man, let me know in the comments. A lot of times, man, like when people like find a way to hit a lick or, get rich overnight or like not even overnight, just come into some type of like success, right? They learn very quickly that the people around them, they change up a lot. So again, I'm telling you, man, you need to appreciate when things in your life don't go right sometimes, You shouldn't be in a perpetual state of like just constant losing, but you may be going through a season right now, man. And you may have clicked on this video because you're going through a season right now. But I want you to know, I want you to be reminded that you don't have to beat yourself up because you're going through like a hard time right now. You don't have to feel like all the hope in the world is lost because you can't seem to get a victory in this moment. You don't have to feel like you're less than because things aren't working out in your favor right now. Do the work to develop the inner strength needed so you can deal with issues in your life with grace. You got to learn how to smile through the bullshit, man. And it's not this pie in the sky lying to yourself thing. I'm not getting into any, pseudo minutia about, if you smile, you'll feel better, anything like that. But I'm telling you, man, when you're not bothered emotionally by things going great or things going horribly wrong, you develop an amount of freedom to where people, places, and things do not have the power over you. See, when you let things that happen to you affect you in a negative way, you give power to those things. You give strength to those things. You give like energy into those things that they don't deserve, Know that anything you gain in this world, you can lose. But I also know that anything you lose in this world, you can regain. People are a little different, You lose a mother, you only got one mother. You lose a child, God forbid, you only got that child, That isn't something that you can replace. But anything financial, anything of a material basis, like anything like a relationship or something, there's more efficiency. You can buy a new car. You can buy another home. You can make a lot more money. Your financial situation can change, man. I've been at rock bottom twice in my life, and every time I hit rock bottom, I seem to always bounce back to a greater state that I had never been to before. But the thing is this: when you're at the top, and you'll get there, you'll get to the top. You got to understand that this world is very cyclical, right? So it goes in cycles. So when you're at the top, you have to realize that, the bottom can fall out. And you need to have a level of humility about you to where when you're at the top, don't get too big-headed. Don't think you're like better than people because you drive a nicer car or live in a bigger house or your bank account may be impressive. Don't think you're the shit because things are going good. But on the flip hand side too, when you're at rock bottom and it seems like, man, I don't have any money, my life isn't going the way that it's supposed to go right now, you have to know that, like, things will get better. Things in your life will improve. So give yourself some grace when it comes to that too. Give yourself a lot of grace when it comes to that, and just know that, things will turn around for you, man. Things will get better. The state that you're in right now isn't the state that you will always be in. So give yourself some grace, patience, and understanding. As always, it's your guy CJ. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.